Okay, I'm reluctant to start this shitty fanfiction part of the story mode, so I'm gonna take another arcade mode break.
Oh, look at the time. It's not give a fuck o'clock.
Pretty much. This time we're going to be going through the Asia route to show off some other characters, and I'm going to be playing as a custom character. You probably saw there, but yes, that was a Soul Calibur recreation of Ness. It looks about as ridiculous as you'd think from the thumbnail. Not Ness, Lucas, rather. Lucas from Mother 3.
So who's the character you made?
This character is actually just a character I write in forum roleplay. A persona character, which is why she's wearing relatively modern clothing. Yeah, incidentally, the jeans and shoes are DLC items, so, yeah.
So can you play custom characters online, or do you have to stick with the main cast?
Oh, yes, you can play custom characters online. In fact, everyone plays custom characters online. It's one of the... the thing about custom characters is that they all have the same movesets as regular characters.
They're just different skins.
Yeah, Soul Calibur 4 had like different stat increases and whatnot on different pieces of equipment and all that complicated stuff. None of that is here in Soul Calibur 5, and I think the game is better for it. It's not really necessary, and I build custom characters for their looks anyways.
Well, I mean, how advanced this is a create your own character thing? I mean, how far can you go in terms of customizations?
You can do a lot in terms of body customization and outfits, but the main problem with outfit customization is that they didn't really make different outfit pieces as compatible with each other as they should have. So quite often you'll hit upon an idea for a good costume combination and then be disappointed to find out that the pieces clip horribly through each other and it just doesn't work.
Did you really think you stood a chance?
The other thing you gotta watch out for is, as I warned, when you armor break, a lot of stuff on your character shatters and goes away, and you might be left in just your underwear. Fortunately, that's not really a problem with this particular character, because all she loses are her gloves, her shoes, her boots, and the dagger belt that she's wearing over her shoulders. The shirt is technically an underwear item. I just patterned it to look like an actual shirt. You can do a lot with patterns. You can, I don't think this was a thing in Soul Calibur 4, but you have a lot of, like, tattoo items that you can put on both skin and clothing items. And there are limits to how precisely you can move them around and stuff, but you can do some creative stuff with it. Like, one of my characters is a Devil Jin user who's made to look like the protagonist of Shin Megami Tensei 3, which basically means tattoos everywhere. Devil Jin style is a style that you can only use with custom characters, and it's based on Devil Jin from Tekken, except slightly less annoying. And by slightly less annoying, I mean it will still kick your ass. On my channel, there's like an hour-and-a-half video of every attempt I made in succession to beat one of these CPU bots using Devil Jin style. It totaled like 35 tries, I think.
Well, this is probably maybe something you rather not share and just save for the role-playing forums that you participate in, but what is the deal with... Is it Kyo? Kyo?
Kyo.
Kyo. Sorry.
Yes.
Kyo.
As you can see, I'm getting a bit more complicated with this character than I have with any of the others. It's because this is like the one character I bother to practice as. I practiced a bit as Ezio before I did his arcade run, but I'm a lot more comfortable in Natsu style.
It's not easy, baby.
I don't think I ever really bothered... No, there's one exception, like, here and there, when it was in my fan fiction craze, and...
You had a fan fiction craze?
Oh, yeah, late high school, early college.
I had one, too.
A lot of it was self-insert. Either me or my friends. I think I only made one original creation, original in massive fucking air quotes. And I called her Naomi, but that's about it.
Oh, it wasn't Sonic's long lost twin brother named Sinos?
No, I was real fucking close though, damn it. Real fucking close.
Hey, we're all 15 at one point, okay? Like, you can't really judge someone on what they do, like, in high school.
No, I'm not judging. I'm just poking fun at fan fictions.
I know. Well, fanfictions are there to be poked fun at. Like, I know there are some people who do like immensely creative and interesting stuff, but unfortunately, like everything else in the world, it's the vast
Sturgeon's Law.
majority. Yeah, Sturgeon's Law.
Yeah. Well, speaking of creating characters, I didn't really mention this in previous parts when I was gushing about the character creation system, but the actual act of creating characters and fooling around with them is a really addictive thing in Soul Calibur. Like, I only ever really use this one, but I have a list of like 20 characters that I just put together in my spare time for the fuck of it. Like, in styles I don't even know how to use either. It's just like, building a character is really fun.
I see a lot of people messing around with this. Excuse me, the Soul Calibur character creator. Like, I see recreations of all sorts of shit with this system. So it has to be versatile enough for people to enjoy making such sort of wacky stuff with it. So
Hell, there's a live stream for like for custom characters on like the WWE games, and people just like watch live streams of like Royal Rumbles based off the shit they can create. So you can get Phoenix Wright to fight Leonardo from Ninja Turtles.
Only one fate awaits the defeated.
oh, what is that? VG something W?
VGCW, I think it was called.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of that actually. That's really kind of neat, actually.
It's a little rough around the edges when it comes to fighting, but you watch it because you never know who's gonna come through the audience.
Oh
so.
god. It's this asshole.
Will and find
Oh god.
the of destiny.
Oh god.
Oh, what a name,
Let's get this started.
Oh god.
Yoshimitsu.
Oh, he's got a skull for her face. He's one of the stupid ass fiends from Shin Megami Tensei 3. I hate these assholes.
Now, Yoshimitsu always looks different in every game he's in, but he's always the same annoying fucker who kicks your ass.
Does he still speak in Namu?
What?
I don't know.
It was one of his I think it was Battle Cries in Soul Calibur 2. It was like Namu 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 Namu.
Yoshimitsu is in, like, every Soul Calibur game, every Tekken game, and he always fights the same way, with all these stupid, flipped-out moves that you can never read properly because they're so fast and weird.
Yeah, he's like the epitome of the trickster character.
Yeah. I think he's a bit more off the wall in Soul Calibur because they don't have to limit his reach quite as much.
So is he like a non-canon character, or is he just in both series because reasons?
Wounded, the true
I don't really know if there's an actual connection there, or if they just made a different Yoshimitsu for each series. But he's he's not always the same Yoshimitsu. I think this is like Yoshimitsu the second or something.
Yeah, I think Yoshimitsu's a rank.
A title rather.
Yeah.
perfect.
And somehow I got a perfect against him, even though I cried so hard when he showed up. That is a reenactment of my reaction whenever he shows up while I'm playing, by the way.
It's like that one friend who just comes to your house to raid your fridge.
Yeah,
I
pretty
only
much.
did that one time a week.
Never forget.
John.
Close.
What's the Ted's John Belushi now?
Okay, let's get this started.
I don't know who John Belushi is. So.
Just like the rest of
You didn't even fucking fight yet. You're already called me boring. You're an asshole. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I like how when he hits you with the nunchucks like that, it just sends you spinning like you're some Looney Tunes cartoon or something.
Oh, was that a soul charge?
Might have been. I don't usually use those kind of things. Like, I like to reserve my special bar for the special attacks because I'm a scrub like that.
What does the soul charge do?
The charge meter at the end of your life bar can charge up to two full bars, and it takes one full bar to use the big ass special attack, which is called a critical edge.
Okay.
Which I don't think is a thing you have in the other Soul Calibur games. Like, I know there are special attacks after a fashion, but I'm not exactly sure how to trigger them.
Critical finishes, I think, was something not introduced until, I think, 3. I don't think they were in 2.
No, not that I recall.
But I do know, like, soul charging was a special sort of attack. It was slow as fuck, but it was unblockable.
The other thing that you can use the meter for, though, is brave edging, which basically just imbues one of your attacks with a stronger, but probably slower effect. Kind of like X moves in your standard 2D fighter. In fact, probably exactly like them. I love that throw. And that is one of my favorite tactics, using the ground explosion move to launch the enemy up, and then just triggering my critical edge while they're still in the air. Pretty much impossible to dodge once you get them into that position.
The ground attacks in Soul Calibur are a thing that you should take advantage of.
Yes. One of the things that I just plain freaking can't do in fighting games is comboing into supers. I know it's possible, but it requires dexterity that I do not possess. So when a character is allowed a tactic like that, I take full advantage.
Now, my only problem with that sort of strategy is that sometimes I activate the hyper too soon.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm going to hit him 9 times, and then I'm going to hit him with this Shinku Hadouken. And I end up hitting him only 3 times, and then he ends up blocking the Shinku Hadouken.
Yeah. Killick is not terribly hard as a final boss. In fact, he's probably the easiest final boss in the arcade mode runs. Like, Special Mode's final boss is Algol, I think. Regular Mode's final boss is Nightmare. And Cervantes is the Europe final boss. But we have Killick for the Asia road. And as you can see, he's giving me absolutely no trouble at all. That's somewhat a luck of the draw thing, because he might actually just wind up pulling out one of the final bosses for one of his round combat styles, and then you're going to have some trouble with him.
Well, it's kind of just, you know, the random factor. I don't know how you could play him, because you change your style every single round. Like, I wouldn't be able to get used to that, I think.
Yeah, it's a luck of the draw kind of thing, and probably the only thing you'll really be able to take full advantage of it if you're really well practiced in all the characters.
Yeah, if you're a jack of all stats sort of man.
Yeah.
Look at
Of
that.
course, Astaroth would be the one that gets me. I've never been particularly good at fighting Astaroth. He has a lot of ways to get in under your attacks and just murder you. And when he does a lot of damage.
Yeah, his ground sweeps are really fucking annoying.
Aeon, on the other hand, not quite as bad, but still somewhat annoying in that respect. I kind of think of Aeon as Astaroth Light sometimes.
I don't remember who Aeon is. Is
He's the lizard man.
Oh, that's right. You did mention him in earlier parts. I usually call him Lizard Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what they call them in 2.
Yeah.
And 4.
It wasn't a very original, but damn it.
He was a man who was a lizard.
Yeah, Lizard Man.
And that is the Asia route in arcade mode. Very cleanly demolished. And we're done having fun. Time to go back to story mode, people.
I kind of wish your
Yeah.
face was covered in bruises and cuts when she said that line. It's not easy being this beautiful. Ooh!
Well, see you all tomorrow. Or next week. What day is it?
Well, we're recording.
Do you
this
want
on
the
a
real
Friday.
answer to that, or the day that we upload this?
The day that people will be hearing me ask the question.
The date we recorded this is a prime number. There, try to figure that one out.